Okay, so I'm filming this video on October 31st. I am hunkering down, planning all the things, freaking out because NaNoWriMo is almost here. NaNoWriMo is almost here, guys. Okay, so the dilemma is, do I stay up till midnight? Do I stay up to midnight and get a head start? Because I actually leave 2 weeks from today to go on a wild, sexy marriage getaway. So, yeah. And I'm going to be gone. Let's see. 6 days. So writing's going to be a lot less on that getaway. So I'm trying to decide, do I chance staying up till midnight and writing for like an hour, then going to bed? Then I do have coffee with a sweet friend, so I'm not gonna be writing in the morning. So yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? It's okay. It'll all work out. I could write a little bit after my workout in the morning before coffee. This is the start of vlogging. I'm hoping, I don't know yet if I'm gonna vlog daily or if I'm gonna vlog weekly, but yeah, so this is NaNoWriMo EVE, all the thoughts. And things are still shifting and changing, which is very irritating, but also very exciting because, as you guys know, my story is women's fiction. And originally it was going to be a walkthrough. Well, it's a Christmas Carol retelling. Oh my gosh, I just had a thought. So Ray Bradbury, which is one of my favorite authors, my all-time, honestly, favorite author, he talks about one of his books being a Christmas Carol retelling, but it's about Halloween. I need to pull that book out and read it. Anyway, just so you know, my vlogs are going to be rambly. Anyhow, so mine is a Christmas Carol retelling, but it takes place in October in Salem with a woman named Ruby. I'm calling it The Pages of Ruby, but that's not going to be the title. That's just my main character's name. And originally, she was going to be visited by all of the majors of tarot, all the major arcana, instead of the 3 spirits, past, present, future. But something has happened today as I was finishing plotting-ish. Plotting is it's a very loose term for me because I'm a pantser, I think, at heart. So I'm kind of just putting up structures, like a boundary, and then I'm going to discovery write after that. But anyway, so the tarot are inspiring spirits. But I'm realizing that this is becoming more of there was this one, so this is like my first vlog and it's NaNoWriMo EVE. There was this one exercise in the artist way, and I've gone through the artist way. You know what? I should show you. Yes, this is a vlog, so I can doesn't have to be perfect. So let me show you. I don't know that I'm going to show you the actual exercise, but I have gone through the artist way. Julia Cameron's book. It's amazing. That's my art. It's very messy. It started as, this is like mama's shelf, and it's art, homeschool art. But now that grandbabies have come, it's also grandbaby. So that basket is full of pacifiers in case when they have a sleepover, somebody can't find one in the middle of the night. I know exactly where to find them. And then I get my wipes from Young Living. So does Kayla. They're like all natural baby wipes. So I stay stocked up on those. Renly's crayons, Renly's notebooks down here for art. Isaiah's, because my son does canvases. So that's his art tackle box, not tackle box. It's supposed to be like a toolbox, but he keeps art in it or paints. Anyhow, not that you guys really cared. But yeah, so the artist's way, there was one exercise, and I don't know if you guys know, but I write in my books. So I have all the years I've done the artist's way. The first year was 2012. And then I did it in 2015 with Christine. 2021 and 2022, I did it with Everest. 2023, so this year, Ashley and I have been going through it very slowly, but we've been going through it. I also did it one year with a woman named Tara. But I don't have that written here, so I need to go back and put that in. I'm going to see if I can find it. Oh, look. Funny, funny. I'm glad I pulled this out. You can tell that I haven't been in it in a while. It says week 6, but I pulled out an old documented journey Patreon printable. Craziness. Okay, so there was an exercise, and I believe it was called like alter egos. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it was. And it was actually, because as I was plotting my novel, I remembered this exercise, and this is the magic of the artist's way. It also makes me want to get back to it. Ashley and I have not finished it, so Ashley, we need to get back to it because there is magic here. I just saw it. There's an exercise called, in week 1, it's Imaginary Lives. Imaginary Lives. If you had 5 other lives to lead, what would you do in each of them? So this, that started as a Christmas Carol kind of sort of retelling, but having nothing to do with Christmas, having more to do with my main character being visited by spirits from the tarot, turned into spirits that are her in the future, different versions of her, also having to do with the tarot. Tarot does play a big part in my story, like a major part. But then it reminded me of this Imaginary Lives assignment that we did, and I'm now reading mine, and it's so funny because everything I wrote is a character, which is exciting. So my main character is going to be going on a journey. She's going to be met by different spirits, and a labyrinth is a huge part. Like if this ever gets published, which depends on how personal I get, fiction is way more personal to me than nonfiction. I don't know why. It's like I feel very vulnerable, but this is the year that I defeat my fear of fiction and just write the thing. But it is very interesting to look because I write in my books again. So it's funny because I've written twice because I use different colors. I don't know if I should read these because it could be big spoilers. I'm trying to look. 1, 2 of the imaginary lives, 3 of the imaginary lives are the same. And you're supposed to come up with 5. So interesting. But are the same that was written twice in this book. But thinking through my character, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, I'm looking at both the years that I actually wrote the 5. 6 are spirits that visit Ruby. Baffling. Okay, I'm so glad I did this video. Maybe this is why people vlog, because you learn things about yourself and your project. So yeah. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna post this, because this is, maybe I should just post it tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an interesting journey. I have all the feelings about diving into fiction. Okay, so that tells you about my story. Let me just show you my bullet journal, because here's what happens. Oh yeah, here's my, so bullet journal. The bullet journal for me is really, it's supposed to inspire me, but also it's a memory of the time, of that nano. So I have things bookmarked. I have rewards bookmarked. I think my boys might be home. I have the days I vlogged bookmarked. And I have the outline bookmarked. Then there are things that don't really matter. Let me just show you. Because my bullet journals are messy. So the things that don't really matter, I staple together. Like when I change my mind and I'm like, nope, not doing that outline, I just staple it and continue instead of like ripping the pages out, because who knows, like that story that was there may end up visiting me later in the future. This story has been with me, pieces of it have been with me for years. So one of the sections that's focused on the lovers, that was a spicy novel that I was going to write under a pen name. So the lovers are going to be that story, but in a version that's different. And I just love that about it. Anyhow, so again, vlogs are rambly. Let me show you what I'm going to be writing in and what I'm going to be writing with, because that's a huge part of this since I'm handwriting my novel, which, oh my gosh, you guys, if you are revisiting me from Nano in past years, one, you expect to be dizzy because of all my walking around. Two, you know that I'm obsessed with Becca C. Smith. Becca C. Smith and I met in, I believe it was 2017, when I was writing The Pages of Eva, which is the last fiction. Is that the last fiction I wrote? I did write a novella with my daughter, which was so fun. And I need to return to that. A bunch of people really actually enjoyed it. We actually got to the point where we sent it to beta readers. But then I'm just not great at series. And my daughter grew up and got a job. So like working together with her was difficult. But we were writing a series of 4 books. It was the Wilderness Camp series. I don't even know the name of it. But yeah, I mailed it out to beta readers and everything. Why did I even bring that up? Oh, because if you've been following me along, Becca C. Smith, she created my AuthorTube bag, which I will be putting together. And I should do a video on that for my Nano bag, especially when I go on my trip. But the great thing about writing your novel, that's where I'm going. Becca C. Smith is writing her screenplay this year for Nano, and I'm so freaking excited. I have multiple books of hers, and I love her writing. I love her vibe, everything about her. Like she sews, and she's just like magic. So the fact that we're both handwriting, it brings me like full circle. I just feel like in 2017, Pages of Eva, I got stuck. And it was a really bad week. And I watched her vlogs and she was having a really bad week. And I messaged her and I was like baffled that she responded. And she was just so loving and kind and encouraging. So it's just exciting that Becca C. Smith is going to be handwriting her screenplay. Also, again, I will try to find the video where I unbox my AuthorTube bag that she made me that's centered around practical magic, and it goes so good with this novel. She has been trying to get me to write fiction for a long while now, and here I am hoping to break through the barriers and freaking do it. Okay, so I want to show you what I'm going to be writing in and with. So I have this pen, and my project, I'm calling it The Pages of Ruby, just because Ruby's my main character. The Pages of Ava, Ava's my main character. This is my grandbaby, we call both grandbabies, we call monkeys. So she'll be like, hi, Emma. I'm like, hi, monkey. No matter her or her sister, they are our monkeys. And that goes way back. I'll have to share that. But honestly, I think it started with a stuffed animal that my other daughter gave her. And Renly she climbed on everything. So she just became our monkeys. I actually created a song. I wrote and sing a specific song about monkeys to them every time we babysit, every time they go to sleep. It's called Close Your Eyes, Little Monkey. Anyway, so monkeys are a big thing in our family because they are our monkeys. And I bought this Sarasa set. I actually did I give monkeys? No, I didn't. I gave some witches to Anna from Anna. But I bought a set of Sarasa pens, 0.5, 0.5, 0.05, I don't even know. The 0.5 Curious George pens, and they come in a bunch of different colors. I took out, you can see, it's not red that's in there, but because it's ruby, I thought I'd use the red one. Renly loves seeing them when she comes over. Sayla does too, but she's 1, so she doesn't really care. But Renly for sure is like, you're using a monkey pen. So I put, because I don't want water messing with if I happen to be writing in a bathtub or something spills in my purse, because the great thing about handwriting is you can bring it anywhere. And it's not like a laptop where if you spill water on it, if you're using a waterproof pen, that it's gonna go anywhere. So I actually took out, and I don't know if you guys knew that you could do this, I took out the Sarasa ink, which was red, and I put in the Pentel Energel permanent 0.7. Let me show you. It's a vlog, so I can move around, right? Okay. My dog might come join me now that I'm on the floor. Let me just sit you down. All right, let's do this because we're still talking. I'm gonna try to get this situated. All right. There we go. Okay. Excuse the outfit. Okay, so I have a bunch of these, which you'll probably see these again when I do my empties for the end of the year. But these are the Pentel Energel Metal Tip 0.7 permanent gel ink. I have forever been a lover of, come on, the gray. Can we not make the other colors? Not that Pentel Energel is even watching this, but if you are, not that you are, but if you are, can you please make all the other colors for us in permanent? Because it's so sad that if water gets on this, it like goes all over the place. I would totally buy the colors. Currently, all you can get is red, blue, and black. So I'm using blue just because the Pages of Ava was written in blue using, and I debated. So the Pages of Ava I wrote with my Lamy Safari, and I had a blue, but it wasn't permanent. I have the Lamy, no, not Lamy. I have Noodler's Polar Black, but I hate it. I hate it, you guys. It like clogs up my pen like nothing else. I don't know why. The Noodler's Lexington Gray I love, but I don't love it on the paper I'm writing on for Nano. So that won't work. So what I've decided to do is put the blue, the Pentel Energel Permanent Blue, in my monkey pen that is red for Ruby. And that's what we're gonna be writing with. I am going to be writing in, let me put everything away. And as you see, I have multiple in case I run out because it could happen. 50,000 words could happen. So I'm gonna be writing in this. This is my documented journey cover with the, see, I should do my research before I hit record. This is the fold over clasp. I don't know what she officially calls it. I love this notebook so much. This is let me show you my other one. I've got multiple ones here, which by the way, we have a new pattern coming out. You're gonna hear my dog snoring. Do I have it here? Am I supposed to tell people yet? So if you followed me for a while, you know that I love documented journey covers. We are doing Create December, and I'm gonna be writing a collection of poems and short stories throughout Create December. We're gonna do a live on November 10th. So stay tuned for that. I will give more details on what that is because it's gonna be a specific genre and everything, and I'm so freaking excited. But just FYI, November 10th over on Instagram, you can follow her Documented Journey, me, Hello Blank page. We are gonna go live and we're gonna talk about what we've done in the past, what we're doing this year. And the big thing is she is launching a new pattern for this specific event, and there's only going to be a limited amount of the pattern. So stay tuned for that. You can follow her on Documented Journey, and she's given kind of sneak peeks. So go over there, check that out. I was going to show it, and I'm like, wait a minute. Let's wait till our live. This is like a teaser. Anyhow, so we collaborated. I got to name this pattern. This is Enchanted Florals, and I love it so much. So I'm actually writing in one of her creations with Enchanted Florals on the inside. It's like it's one of my favorites. Yeah. This and Fronds, Imprinted Fronds, are two of my favorite like actual patterns. This one has the closure, the clasp. So I'm gonna be using her cover on a Leuchtturm A5. I don't remember the actual color that this is. I did get the dotted because I'm gonna try to write small because hello, it's 50,000 words. So I have to make sure that I have enough room. It is the same color. Let me grab mine. It is the same color. You can tell by the strap. And oh, the bookmarks are inside, but it is the same. It's matching to this. I just painted it orange because I wanted the vibe. So this is what I'll be writing in tomorrow. Will I stay up till midnight? I don't know. I'm still recovering from our Halloween party, so I don't know if I'm going to be staying up that long, but Leuchtturm, I'm going to be writing in it with the Pentel Energel that is inside a Sarasa clip. And the cool thing about this is I can just clip my pen here. I'm also working my way through the book companion journal by Mari Suggs. I'm going to post photos. Already I have watercolor splattered. I've highlighted, look, like that. Freaking amazing. Yes, or you can, of course, write to inspire others, but most importantly, you must write to inspire yourself. Jessica Swan. I've got stickers. Let me just show you since I've got you here. Almost done with my 20 things. This is the 20 things I hope to accomplish with this book. Stickers. I'm going to take a photo on day one. I'm also going to put my cover. I did actually today, so there's a spot for you to insert your cover. Today I made a mock cover for the pages of Ruby, and it is perfect because Ruby goes to see a palm reader, and just where my story is taking it, it's just perfect. And the cover has this hand with this snake kind of wrapping around it. Oh, it's perfect. So that's gonna go there. If you guys want a flip of this, let me know. Maybe I'll do a flip of it at the end of Nano so you can kind of see the journey, because I love putting in, I'll try to remember to add, because I did do a chat about this because I kept one of these for the Wild Sexy Life series and really, really loved it. So I think that's everything for the eve of NaNoWriMo. I'm nervous and excited. And this is the chunkiest so far one of my Nano bullet journals has gotten. But again, 2017, I wrote The Pages of Ava. That was the last like fiction. I was a rebel and wrote Love Notes to a Young Poet Girl one year for Nano. But Harley is snoring. I also, yeah, I've not done a 50,000 word novel. I've done novellas like at 30,000 with my daughter, but this scares me. But I'm doing these scary things. This is a shed and release year for me. That was my word, shed and release. If you guys are patrons of mine, I just walked you through my entire process finding my word for 2024. I walked you through my workbook, Manifesting Magic this year, and showed you how I get to my word and my animal and my color and all of that. And so this will all make sense to you, like the fact that I'm ending with a snake on my freaking cover, because this year snake was my animal that I worked with. So that's just perfect. But anyway, happy Nano Eve. Anyone else shaking in their boots because tomorrow? Anyone else staying up till midnight? If you are staying up till midnight, let me know. It might coax me to stay up till midnight because I don't want to show up at my coffee date, which is actually with my future daughter-in-law's mother, exhausted. That would just not be fun. But yeah, okay. Talk with you guys later. Until next time, enjoy your wild, sexy lives.